Hey kids. So I'll give you a little story about well, I'll talk to you more, I guess I should say, about the well, about becoming a dad, about the feelings I have had, um, especially as learning that I was going to become a dad. Um, I haven't always been a very expressive person in terms of um, I'm more of a calm, reserved type person. So expressing joy or anger and stuff wasn't something I was ever really ever really did very well or very much of. It's funny because your mom used to try to make it a point to try to get me mad because I just wouldn't get angry. Never would. So um, your mom used to like to tease me that I never showed emotion um, when finding out that you kids were on the way. But make no mistake about it. The one thing that I've always wanted was to be a dad and to have children and to be called daddy and to love and raise children was always something that I just always wanted and was ecstatic about, very happy with, and proud to have each and every one of you, and to and blessed as I learned each of your own individual personalities, and of course, Matiana paves the way for for Nisa and David. Um, I learned to change diapers and to burp baby and my baby, and just making her laugh as a little baby, um, taking her for walks, pushing the stroller, going, just going places as a family, were some of the best memories I've ever had. Time we would go to parks, your mom and I and Matiana and eventually Anissa and yes, of course, even with David. We each of your births were different in terms of circumstance and time and preparedness. Matiana was born in the evening, and I cut your umbilical cord, each one of you, when Matiana was a baby. For the first few weeks at least, because we didn't know any better, and until the doctor told us, we were waking Matiana up every 4 hours or so she could eat, because that's what we understood. And fortunately, the doctor told us, if she's sleeping, you ain't gotta wake her up. She'll wake herself up when she's hungry. I'll let you know. So that helped us get a little bit more sleep. Not a lot, but a little bit more sleep than what we were getting. But It was a very exciting and fun and amazing time. Each of your births, Anissa, was circumstance was a little bit different as well. Like, as you know, your mommy had diabetes called gestational diabetes with you, and so it was a little bit more stressful, because God had us with some challenges. We used to have to give your mom shots on a regular basis to inject her with the medicine she needed to keep her blood sugar level, and we persevered. We survived it. We adapted, and we were blessed with with our second daughter, just as beautiful and just as amazing as our first. I did cut your umbilical cord. For each of you kids, I was the first one to hold you. First one to I held you and shared you with your mom while she was recovering. Your mom insisted, and I followed her instructions and painted painted one toenail on each of you kids when you were first born. Stayed right with you after you were out. We cut the umbilical cord. And once you were all cleaned up, I pulled out that jar of nail polish and painted one toe a nice bright red. So David, you had your nail painted the first day you were born, buddy. But it was a good reason, on occasion, hospitals tend to mix up babies. Not a lot of the time, but we didn't want to take the risk. So that's something your mom learned while reading up on different things, and so we followed that. We did that. And with David, your birth was, we were more practiced. We already had done this twice. Cut your umbilical cord, and it was, of course, having our first son. We had two daughters, and we had our first son, first and only son, and we felt just as blessed by God to have given us three healthy, beautiful babies. And so, contrary to what I've always told you, that we found you guys in the zoo, in the monkey cages. Well, you're still monkeys, but you are monkeys. And I love you. I love you very much. So, I'm going to wish you good night. I'm not sure when you'll ever see this, but I'll be sharing it on my YouTube channel, and I'll be thinking of and telling more stories. I love you, kids. Bye.